Hi everyone, I just thought I would come on and show a little bit more of what I'm doing with this little mini journal. It's actually taken me ages to get my act together with this. I'm not sure why it's taking so long, but it just is. So I now have the cover and I now have my 3 signatures all sorted. So we're done with those. They are ready to go. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to do a hidden spine. Well, I'm going to have a go. I've not done this before, so I'm going to just try and do what I need to do with the hidden spine plan. So let me just have a little rummage in my box of tricks up here for my needle, because I'm probably going to need that in a minute. And let's just see what we're going to do. So the idea of the hidden spine is to attach your signatures to this, attach this to the cover, and then the spine won't show through. So that's the plan. This little bit is a little bit taller than the top, so we'll just trim a tiny bit off of that so that we have it around about the right length. That should be okay. We can cover the rest of it up with Sorry Silk if we need to. And it won't come quite to there because it needs to nestle when it's folded up. So we don't want it to be actually touching. So that's my plan anyway. So what I need to do now is we'll decide what the top is, because that's quite important. So we'll have this as the top, and then what I tend to do is to we've got the signatures here, so we know how tall they are, round about the same height as this, so not bad at all. So then I kind of just eyeball, really, one in the middle, one in the middle of that bit, and one in the middle of that bit. And then I tend to go down with a ruler. I'll put one down the bottom of here and one just above halfway. That looks fairly straight. Okay. So then we'll just draw a line across. All this can get rubbed out, but actually this will be on the other side. It'll be stuck in, so it won't actually matter. So we can just sort of eyeball roughly where we come to with that. That can go there. That can go there. That can go there. And that can go there. So looks roughly straight to me. Then what we do is we get our crocodile big bite and start to make the holes. So we're using the first one across, which is the little holes, and we just line them up. Pop them through. And line that up. Pop them through. Pop them through. That one is a little weeny bit wonky. So that's that. I'm just gonna nick a little tiny extra bit off the edge of that hole to make it a little bit straighter. That's perfect. Right, okie dokie. So having done that, we need to take these and make the holes in those. So we take that out. Okay. So that's all good. We just need to get our holes and line up the holes as best we can. That's going to be a difficult one to see. Because it's trying to make a mark with a pen that is the wrong colour to be seen. Not helpful. Let's try. Got a white pen here. You might be able to see better. We're going to stamp it out so it will, hopefully it won't show. Yeah, okay, so let's just pop the holes through this one. Now we want to make sure that we get them right on the fold. So we're going to get the hole, I'm going to stamp it through. It's actually really stiff. Let me just put the thing back on. Keep it still. What's that? Okay. So that's all on the fold. And they do all line up. Splendid. So that's that one done. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew this one in. Otherwise it will take ages and the video will get really, really long. So I'm just going to get some, what's this stuff called? Thread, book binding thread. So what we need to do is we need to measure 1, 2, 3. That will give us plenty. And we just need to take this, get the big needle, not the little pin. Get the one with the biggest eye, which is that one. Hi, Merlin. So we've threaded up our thread. We'll take that out of the way. So we're going to actually attach this to this. So this is our top. Okay. So I'm going to put this one at the back. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our needle. I'm going to put it through the middle hole. I'm going to put this one at the, this is going to be the back. So goes through there. And then it comes through here. I've never done this before using the hidden spine method. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Through the top hole, top hole. I should have kept these all clamped together. Would have been so much easier. We're going to come through there. Like that. Let me just clamp these, clip this together just so it doesn't move around so much. So that is through there. And we're going to go through the bottom. So this is all so much easier if you keep it clipped. Because these do shuffle around on you if you're not careful. My paper clip is not very grippy, so that's not helpful either. But we'll just be patient and we'll put it through bit by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit, and we'll get there in the end. Right, we're through, yay, yay, yay. I'm going to make sure we don't lose that. Pull it through. Oh, I thought we'd got through there. Now it's all come out. That's quite annoying. Right, we're through. And we're going to go through that hole there at the back. So hopefully you can see that. Okay, then we're going to come back through this middle. I go back through the middle hole, like so. I'm going to make sure we haven't gone through the actual thread itself, which I think we have. So we're all lined up. It's all lined up on here. I don't know if you can see that very well because there's the pattern on the card. But we're going to take that . We're going to sew it in. But before we do that, I'm going to pop the little lacy doily in. I should have done this before I took the needle off. Let me put the needle back. Okay, so we'll put it through there. Thread this needle back on this end. I don't know why this is being so difficult today. This little mini journal has been a challenge. So let me just pull it through a bit. Get this to be around about the right length. That's better. Okay, don't know why, but it seems to have been, everything I've been doing with it seems to have been quite challenging. Whereas normally, this is all quite simple. It hasn't been at all. It's been a really challenging little thing. And actually, it's still challenging because that is not how that's meant to go. Right, let me just do this properly. It goes underneath the thingy. Let's thread this back up. Okay, then go through here. Take the needle off. We're going to put that through there. Take the needle off. Right, now we're sorted. Okay, so we're just going to tie that up like that. So now we've got, let's take this off. We've got our signature and it is now attached to the spine. And then what we'll do is we'll attach the spine inside like that, once we put all the rest of the signatures on. So let's see if we can get the next one in. Let's see if we can do it a bit quicker this time. I'm just gonna press this down. Actually, I should have done this before I sewed the first one in. So they're going to put one there, and one there. And mark this one up as well before we get everything too tight. One there, and one there. Okay. I'm going to get our crocodile big bite. Let's grip this up. And try and use the a smaller grip and see if it'll stay in the right position easier. Because it's so much easier if it does. So we're going to put it right on the spine again. Line it up on the fold. Push it through. See, even with the crocodile, it's still hard to get through sometimes. It does make it a lot easier though. I'm going to use my big glasses. I'm doing this at night and I'm using artificial light rather than daylight, and I think it's quite hard to see the marks. So let's make it easy on myself. Use my big old reading glasses. That's that. And then let's see where that was. Put it this way up. On the fold. Done. Groovy, groovy, groovy. That's that one. Done. Now, let's get our sewing machine. Our sewing machine. Our sewing thread. Get our needle. Sew that through. Right, here we go. Put it through the first hole. Into the middle hole. Middle hole to middle hole, then top hole to top hole. Then bottom hole. So where's the bottom hole? That's the problem. That's it. And that's the bottom hole. We want to keep as much of this through as we want. We're going to come back in through the middle and into the middle hole there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Groovy, groovy, groovy. Let me just get that off. Right, so that is all through. We haven't got a doily on this one, so that's less complicated. That's we're the right way up. That's the top. Good. Don't think anything else has an up or a down in here, so that's excellent. So we'll just tie this one off. Like that. That's that one done. Let's use this again because that's much better. Put that over there. This last one. Got the markings there, marks there, marks there, marks there. All right, just give this a good fold down. Open it up, put the gripper on, get the crocodile, that down there. a little bit wonky, but not disastrously so. Let's get this on the fold. I actually find it really quite difficult to get things this right on the fold. It's a problem that I have all the time. So that's that. Right, let's just do this last bit of sewing in. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how we get on with this. I'm just conscious that this is getting to be quite a long video. Okay, middle. Top. I'm going to try really hard not to rip the doily, but it's actually quite hard not to rip the doily sometimes. That goes through the bottom, that goes through the bottom. You can realign you up a little bit, that's it. Okay. And then back in through here, underneath the bridge that way. Okay, so now we are all lined up. So let's just pull it through a little bit. Not that one. That one. So it's kind of even. Put the needle away. Just before completely sewing it in, just going to check that we don't have any ups and downs that need to be up and down. Pretty sure we don't in this one. No, we don't. Good. Sewed in. All sewed in. Right, so now we've got all of our signatures sewed in to the hidden spine. I'm going to stop this one here and I'll come back and do the other one shortly. I'll probably tag them together. So let me just do that. Hi everyone. So I'm just here to tag this onto the last video that I did where I sewed in all of the signatures to the hidden spine. So we've got all of our signatures in now, and that's cool. So with the hidden spine, what we're going to do next to finish it off is to glue it in to the cover. So let us just grab the glue. Now, usually with my, I use Fabric Tack for this, which is the same as Fabrifix. I use the smaller bottle. I siphon this into the smaller bottle, and because it's got a smaller nozzle. But for this, it really doesn't matter because we want plenty of glue on there, and it doesn't have to be what's the word? It doesn't have to be precise in where it's going. So I've put plenty of glue on there. I don't think I need to put any on this side. I think we should just be able to kind of plonk it down. So I'm just going to turn it around to make it easier. We're the right way up. That's good. This is the right way up. That's good. And I'm just going to pop it in place. Just going to push it right down. Pushing it really hard against the backing because we want that to be absolutely stuck. I must just move that down a little bit because it will slide around a little bit until it's completely stuck. It doesn't take long to be stuck, so you know, bear that in mind. I don't want to move that around too much more now because it's right where it needs to be, I think. The top is where it needs to be. The bottom is a little bit, that'd be a little bit along the top. But that's okay, because I think what I will do, so you have to be really careful that it doesn't fall off. Let me just move it. I'm going to do it at the top, really line the top up properly. Okay. And the bottom I will sort out later. Right, let me try and just keep this still. Because we can put a little bit of sari silk or something down the bottom there to cover that little place up. Or a bit of lace or something. Okay, so I'll just go in between the signatures and give it a good press. And I think the trick is going to be to leave this alone now and let it dry. And come back to it. When it's all cool. So for now, I'm going to call the video a day, and I will show it to you properly once it's all dried and it's kind of stuck in place, because I don't want to move it around too much because it just needs time to grip. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back again soon to do a little bit more on this journal, and I will see you all again soon. If you have liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and a like and a share and all of that good stuff, and that really helps the channel. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.